The question shaking Dubai. Is Sheikh Hamdan really moving in with them? Morning wakes the city with silver breath. Dubai listens before the sun speaks. Glass towers lean closer to the sand. Whispers travel through markets and balconies. A question walks without shadow. Is Sheikh Hamdan really moving in with them? The sea pauses its rhythm. Even the dhow sails slow their thinking. Names are carried by the wind. Not shouted, not claimed. Only felt in the chest. Like news that arrives before proof. Cafes murmur with careful voices. Eyes meet, then turn away. Respect sits beside curiosity. No one dares to hold the thought too loudly. Because legends breathe softly. And royalty chooses silence. He is the rider of dawns, the son of desert patience, steps measured by history, heart known by the people. When he smiles, streets remember. When he stands, time listens. They say a door has opened, not a palace gate of gold, but a human doorway, warm with shared air. A place where shoes rest by the wall, and stories sleep on simple shelves. Who are them, the city asks. Them like a horizon word, close yet distant. A family of hearts, a bond older than headlines, a togetherness not written. Dubai has seen miracles rise, from sand to sky. Yet this rumor bends steel towers, because it speaks of closeness. Of royalty, choosing nearness. Over echoing halls, children repeat the question innocently. Vendors smile without answer. Drivers lower their radios. Every soul becomes a witness to a story still forming. Between breath and belief, if he moves, it is not distance, but movement toward meaning, a step into shared mornings. Into tea steam and quiet laughter, where titles hang outside the door, and humanity sits inside. The city remembers his vows, to people, to land, to future. Moving is not leaving, it is planting another root, where trust already grows. In unseen soil, elders nod slowly. They know stories like this, love disguised as duty. Duty softened by love. Homes chosen by spirit, not by marble weight. Night arrives with softer rumors. Balconies glow like listening stars. Phones rest unanswered. Because hearts are busy imagining a prince among ordinary walls. Ordinary made luminous. Is it true, asks the moon, hovering over the creek. Truth answers with patience. Let the morning decide. Let footsteps write the news on the earth itself. Until then, Dubai holds its breath. Neither yes nor no. Only wonder moving through veins, like a shared secret. That changes the city before it becomes fact. Evening stretches its blue silence. Dubai breathes slower now. The rumor does not sleep. It walks gently through corridors of light, from marina glass to desert edge, carried by patience. Some say movement is a test, not of walls, but of intention. A leader choosing closeness over distance shaped by tradition. A step that teaches without speaking, a lesson made of presence. Sheikh Hamdan has always listened. To horses, to poems, to wind. Listening is a form of arrival. Before the body follows, the city knows this truth. It has watched him learn it. If he enters another home, it is not to escape his own. It is to honor a bond that grew without announcement, like roots beneath old streets, strong because unseen, then becomes a mirror word. Each listener sees a different face. Some imagine elders with wisdom eyes. Some imagine quiet companions. Some imagine a shared destiny, held together by loyalty. Dubai understands shared destiny. It was built by many hands, many hopes folded into one skyline. So the idea feels familiar. Royalty walking toward togetherness feels like history repeating softly. Markets continue their rhythms. Gold weighs the same in palms. Spices color the air. Yet something has shifted. Every greeting holds an extra pause, as if waiting for confirmation. Drivers glance at rear mirrors, as if the future might appear there. Children draw houses with open doors, not palaces with guarded gates. Teachers notice the drawings and smile without explanation. If Sheikh Hamdan moves, the meaning moves with him, from marble symbolism to daily courage, from distant admiration to lived example. There is strength in choosing people over echoing rooms, strength in shared meals, in laughter heard without echo, in waking to ordinary sounds that keep the heart awake. The city does not demand proof. It has learned trust through years, trust built by consistent footsteps, by promises kept quietly. So it waits with dignity, not hunger. Night prayers rise like lanterns, each one carrying a version of hope, that leaders remain human, that power remembers compassion, that homes can be bridges between status and soul. If tomorrow denies the rumor, Dubai will still have changed, because the idea itself taught something, that nearness matters, that leadership is also listening, inside shared walls. And if tomorrow confirms it, the city will nod gently, as if it always knew that the desert teaches closeness, that true height is humility, and home is where trust rests. So the question continues walking, not loud, not demanding, only alive. Is Sheikh Hamdan really moving in with them? And Dubai answers with patience. Let truth arrive in its own time. Dawn returns with quiet confidence. Dubai opens its eyes again. The question still walks beside the light. Not chasing answers, only breathing with the city, like a companion of thought. Morning birds cross between towers. They know nothing of rumor, yet even their flight feels symbolic. Movement without fear, direction without announcement, purpose without noise. People begin their routines. Keys turn. Doors open. Streets accept footsteps. Every action feels slightly deeper, as if meaning has thickened. The name Sheikh Hamdan moves gently, through conversations without weight, not as power, not as command, but as a presence shaped by care, a name that carries calm. If moving is real, then it is a movement of values, from separation toward sharing, from distance toward understanding, from symbol toward daily life. A teaching made visible. Dubai has always balanced contrasts, steel and sand, speed and patience. So this idea fits its soul. Royalty choosing nearness fits the rhythm of becoming. Homes across the city feel warmer. Lights seem softer in windows. Families speak more quietly, as if practicing respect for something unfolding. Beyond certainty, them becomes a circle now, no longer a mystery shape, but a shared idea. That belonging is chosen. That loyalty grows through years, not through announcement. Elders remember earlier times, when leaders sat among people, when stories traveled by voice, not by screen. They feel the echo of that age, stirring again. Youth feel inspired without knowing why. They imagine futures with humility, strength guided by kindness, achievement tied to responsibility, dreams that include others, not only the self. If he steps into another home, walls will learn new meanings. Rooms will hear quiet discussions. Laughter will shape the air. Silence will be shared, not imposed. Power in such closeness changes form. It becomes guidance, Example, consistency, a reminder that leadership lives in everyday choices. The desert beyond the city listens too. It understands movement. Caravans once shifted for survival, not for display. Movement was wisdom then, and still is. As midday approaches, the question softens further. It no longer demands an answer. It offers reflection. What does it mean to belong? What does it mean to lead? Dubai responds without words, by continuing, by trusting, by allowing the story to breathe, without forcing a conclusion. Before it is ready, whether the move happens or not, something permanent has occurred. Hearts have opened a little more. Ideas have crossed boundaries. People have imagined unity. At a deeper level, that imagination itself is power. It reshapes expectations. It teaches patience. It honors humanity before confirming fact. It builds connection. Evening will come again. With its amber calm, the city will glow softly, still holding the thought, like a lamp left on, for a trusted guest. And when truth finally arrives, by action, not declaration, Dubai will recognize it immediately, because it has been preparing, not with noise, but with understanding. Until that moment, the question remains a